blank, pale, emotionless face.
This is the end, friend.
Is God.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into the Horrorverse, and today we're going to be looking at a movie that I was not planned to actually do a review on, and also I'm kind of back with reviews. As you saw, I'm back from being away for a while, and I should be staying here for quite some time, so getting a decent amount of reviews. I'm back to reviews. Also, I just noticed, in the past reviews, I have not been doing the star rating. So yeah, I forgot to mention this. In the video, I look like I'm wearing a lip gloss or lipstick. In reality, I'm actually wearing, I'm actually using lip balm because my lips really chapped. So, just a little thing. I never mentioned that, but I forgot I was going to mention it. But yeah, I look like I'm wearing lip gloss the entire time. Yeah, back to the video. Like the 7.0, the 10.0, you know, I haven't been really doing those. I was kind of thinking, so I was like, oh yeah, I haven't done those in a while. So today we're going to be looking at, surprise, surprise, It Follows. Now, I saw the first, first 20 minutes of this movie quite a while ago, and then I rewatched it actually last night, if this comes out the day that's coming out, and I'm also going to record another video today, and this is actually going to be the last review you're going to see this shelf on. You will not be seeing the shelf anymore, because I'm going to actually do a video later today on rearranging this entire shelf, except for maybe the books down there. I might not rearrange those, but rearranging these three shelves in the top. I'm going to definitely rearrange these, and I got some more stuff from, my parents just recently went to Disney, and they got some stuff and school stuff that I want to put up and everything. I can't wait to do that. Also tomorrow, WandaVision review, possibly a Halloween H2O review. But yeah, I am really happy to be doing this review because now there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of ramble. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with me or disagree with me. I have maybe some different thoughts than some people do on this movie. A lot of people hated it, a lot of people loved it. Let's just say I'm kind of in the middle. Now, maybe a little more leaning towards I loved it, but yeah, so can't wait to get into the review, so let's get into it. So It Follows came out in 2014 and had a 95% Rotten Tomatoes. And it got different scores. You know, it's rated at like a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. I don't know if I would rate it that high at a 95, but so like I said in the intro, I have a lot to ramble about, so let's start rambling. So right off the bat, now you have this crazy intro where you see this lady kind of running from a like running from this creature that you don't see. And it's like the camera, it's almost like an Evil Dead kind of thing, you know, where the camera follows Ash, like the Kandarian demon, but they never actually show what it looks like or anything. So yeah, it's kind of like that, and it's kind of chasing this lady in this awesome score. I put the score in the intro of this because I had to. The score of this, oh my god. Listen, I don't know, the score of this movie is by far probably my favorite part, you know? It was just so good, so ambient at points, but it was also like very like striking and fast at some points. It was just so good. So the reason why I would kind of rank it maybe in the middle or a little more towards, you know, liking it. See, a lot of people hated it. Like there are reviews there are reviews that people really don't like this, but there are also reviews of people loving it. And I was honestly, I don't know if I was I'd say I liked it. So man, I love the movie,
But I also
Now, basically, I could say this is one of the basic reasons is that the first half of this I loved so much. The first half of this movie was creepy, scared the crap. Literally, I think I actually kind of defecated myself when the tall man came through.
See? Everything's okay.
Actually, fun fact, him and his twin brother he died, rest in peace, he died in 2018. The actor, I forget his name, but he died, and, but before that, like, way before, like, I don't remember when, 80s or 90s, and with his twin brother, and they're really tall, and, like, I think he was, like, 7 foot, like, I don't know, like 7'7" or something like that, and it's crazy. And they were like said to be the tallest people in the world at some point in time, which is crazy. Like literally, he was so huge, and it scared me when he just busted through that door. Like I couldn't believe it. Like it scared me. The main character, so we have the main character Jay. She, now at the beginning, I didn't really know what to think of her character because there wasn't really much going on in it, and like the little intro, that lady, and being chased by that creature until she got killed. That was pretty creepy. Then it went to Jay and it's kind of her story and all these people that are kind of in the house and everything. And what? Can somebody tell me, please tell me in the comments what that thing is, if it's real or not. It's literally like the, okay, it's probably real, I don't know what I'm talking about, but the, I forget her name, the character, and she had like a little, it looked like a seashell, and it opened up, and like, it was almost like a DS, but like, sort of like seashell. Ow. I don't know. But yeah, so, literally, like, I got so hyped for this, I think I kind of overhyped it too much inside, but I loved the first half of it, I adored it, I thought this was, I mean, this movie is still, I think, a great gem. Like, any horror fan needs to see this movie, especially people that love new horror. Like me, like, some people would say, you know, you only like old horror, or like, or you always hate on new horror. No, I love any horror. I love silent films from the 20s, like Nosferatu. There's this one called Hexen. And it is, I don't know, those movies are so good. And like, obviously, the 30s, 40s, 50s brought in the Universal Monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, you know, all this stuff. And then, you know, later on, in the 60s, Alfred Hitchcock hit, and that's when Alfred Hitchcock started blowing people out of their minds. This is when really slasher started, you know, with Psycho. And then, you come on, you know, 70s, Halloween, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Exorcist, 80s horror. There's so many movies in you know, in the 80s that came out, which was the best era of horror, I think. There's a lot of movies that I'm going to talk about in the next you know, week or so, and today I'm actually finishing the movie Basket Case, which I've been watching. It's like a very, very low budget, like $30,000. Which is the original Halloween, which is so low, which is like infamous for being an amazing low budget movie. The original Halloween was $300,000. This is $30,000. This is 10 times less. It's crazy. But yeah, like so far I've seen half the movie. It's great. Like I love it. I love the practical effects in it and everything. It's awesome. But and also the acting's kind of corny. But yeah, I might do a review on that later this week. Comment down below if you want that. Probably gonna do it anyway. But you know, like I said, the first half of this movie caught me. I was so sunk into the movie. I was sitting down. I had like this fear watching it. It was creepy. And then, like, when the old lady started chasing her and that music started playing, Hello? Hello? So, yeah, so, you may think, you know, I hate, you may think, you know, I hate, hating on, you know, like the second half of the movie. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying second half of the movie wasn't as good as the first half. Like it's kind of like Black Christmas. Black Christmas, the second half was a little worse than the first half. So the thing with the second half of the movie is I don't really understand the whole, like I did, you know, obviously the gym and, you know, the electrocution and all the stuff and all the electronics they had plugged in around the pool and everything, but I don't know, it was just kind of like, you're trapping her in the pool when if the thing comes in, you know, it's trapped in with her anyway. So they both be going down, you know, which I don't really understand, but it was kind of caught me off guard. This movie is literally, I mean, it's a good, in a good way, I guess you want to say it, but in a way, it's literally a movie about an STD. Like there's all the, like these things, these people have to, like the guy at the beginning, Hugh or Jeff, who sleeps with, Jay, and then that's how she gets transferred, and she gets the thing following her, and then she eventually sleeps with Greg, you know, and then Greg dies, so it goes back to her, and then she sleeps with, Paul, which is an amazing character, you know, and then, you know, Jesus, you know, there's so much stuff in this. There was a lot of nudity, too, like, Jesus Christ, a decent amount of nudity in this movie, like the part, like, literally, when they drive out of the driveway, and you see the dude on top of the building, with, like, yeah, like, the beginning of the thing, the creepiness, and the mom, and that one scene, Greg's mom, when Greg died, is creepy. I was just thinking that, like, what if you were, like, you know, you were, in the middle of the night, you were just sitting down, out of nowhere, this dude broke your window, started walking at you with no expression on his face, just walking straight at you, trying to kill you, and nobody else could see it. It'd be creepy, dude. Yeah, so, like, some parts of the second half, like, the kills were great. The gore, the kills, like, most of the storyline going up was pretty great, But then I didn't really understand, I understand that also the car accident that Jayon got into, I'm pretty sure that would like break her arm and like get her in the hospital, all those bruises and everything. It literally, she ran into like a cornfield, It wasn't like a crazy crash. But unless maybe she hit that truck, maybe that'd been a better excuse. But I don't know. It was so weird, such a weird transition. Like this movie has its own kind of vibe. It has its own vibe to it that is so unique from other movies. It's like this. It's kind of hard because like I was gonna say you have like this fear in you while you're watching them. Well, it's every horror movie, but it's a different kind of fear. It's like this unsettling and creepy and like very unsettling kind of feeling of fear, like disturbed. Like really disturbing, and I loved it. But sometimes I don't know, it hit me in the weird ways. It was just I don't know. But like I said, most of the kills and the storyline building up to towards the end was great. And then I don't know, it was just, and then all that time where she was trying to get them to believe. But I do love the scene where that dude should have grabbed her on the beach, started pulling out her hair, and like.
Jay, what is it?
He tried to hit with the chair, and the chair went flying. But yeah. So there's like this love story on one side, and there's like the story about a horrific STD going around with everybody. And then there's naked people. It is a whole ball of fun. Like. It's almost one of those things where I wouldn't call it "it's so bad it's good." It's good. There's no like I don't really call it bad. Like some people like may think like you can literally put in the summary. Yeah, if someone were to read that, I probably wouldn't watch the movie. But the movie is, I'm telling you, I don't know. Like I keep trying to spit out the words of how to say that I loved it, but I also thought it was kind of odd at certain points. It's kind of weird. I don't know, but I'm not hating on the movie in any way, and I'm also not like adoring it. Like cherishing it. But it is a gem, and I will eventually buy it on Blu-ray. It's, $10 on Amazon. And also, speaking of Blu-rays, I actually got this. I didn't unbox it. Ow, it's my... But yeah, I did an unboxing of Scout Zombie Apocalypse, my favorite horror comedy ever made. Yeah, so I got this. I picked this up on Amazon, and I got it then like the next day. So yeah, I thought it was gonna come with sticker, but it didn't. But yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, by the way, go check out my unboxing, and then right after you watch that unboxing, go straight to the review that I did on it. So go watch those. But I'm just telling you, it was just so. This movie is so fun, but it was also, it was its own kind of fun. It wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like chopping mall fun. It wasn't like it wasn't kind of like cheesy B movie, like kind of sort of like other movies. But I'm not hating on Chopping Mall, by the way. I love Chopping Mall. I will rewatch that movie soon, and I will do a review on it, because I have done a podcast episode. Actually, go check that out, too. There's so much stuff I'm shouting on this. Oh, my God. My brain's gonna die. Yes, another shout-out. Go subscribe to FluffX and his other channel. If you want to, you can look up FluffX Movies, if you want, right here. Or if you want, you can go on his main channel, and on his main channel, you can scroll over to channels, and it'll be FluffX Movies. I helped him, I helped make his intro and his thumbnails and stuff, and I'm really hoping he can do some, we're gonna do some cool stuff together, collabs between FluffX Movies and, Into the Horrorverse. It'll be fun. We'll do some stuff. I wish you guys were really able to see more, because I got this huge Halloween flag, all this stuff over here, and that's why I'm not gonna really spoil much for the rearranging video. I haven't recorded it yet. I will record it later. It'll probably come out either tomorrow or tonight. But this horror shelf, because this channel is Into the Horrorverse, and it's not Into the Comic Verse, which would actually be
light bulb.
Wow, I just got a little ding in my brain. That sounded kind of weird, but Into the Comic Verse. Wow. See, listen, Into the Horrorverse, Alex, in the future, if you're watching this and you created the channel called Into the Comic Verse, I'm proud of you, because I actually just came up with that, and I'm actually. Comment down below if you want me to make a channel called Into the Comic Verse. Also, by the way, I have a few other channels to shout out. I have Geek Boy Reacts, and I have Geek Master Gaming, so go check those out. I'll put them in my channel's area soon. I'll have to edit out my channel and stuff. I'll have to do a bunch of stuff to my channel later. But yeah, so like I said, I'm moving the horror shelf down here because like this shelf, this is the fourth shelf off the ground and the second one down. This is the shelf that you mostly see, but I want to move all this up here, down here. That's gonna be a hassle. So I have stuff hung up there, nailed up there and stuff. I gotta take a bunch of stuff down. I did not think I was gonna want to move these, but I'm gonna have to move these. But yeah, there wasn't so much I wanted to talk about in this. I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit short. But yeah, overall, like I said, I'm not hating on this movie. I loved it. And yeah, so my star rating, which I've not done in a while, my rating of this, I'm going to put it at a solid 7. 7.3. We'll do that. Because this movie, I loved it. I think it's a gem. Like, I think it's a really cool gem. I'm definitely going to be buying it soon on Blu-ray. It comes with a slipcover too, which is dope. But yeah. And, by the way, anybody else that wants to pick it up, FluffX, or anybody that's watching, go check it out. $9 on Amazon. You know, simple buy. A little simple, purchase. But yeah. Like I said, this movie, it's amazing. It's amazing, but it's also got some parts that, like I said, was a little odd to me. But yeah. Well, go subscribe to FluffX. Subscribe to the channel. You know, leave, put on the notification. I can't turn on the notification bell to see more reviews coming up soon. Click that like button. Go subscribe to FluffX. Subscribe to FluffX Movies. Please go subscribe to my other channels, which I will link in my channels box. Also, I'm gonna put some. I have to edit through my channel a little later today, maybe while I'm editing. But yeah. Also look out for that rearranging video I'm gonna do with this. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.